I apologize. This is going to be a part 2, so make sure you guys watch part 1, okay? Unfortunately, Mercury retrograde just got the best of me, and it shut down the reading. So let's keep going. So we've got writer here. And so for some of you, you know, this does talk about having the words or your words have power to influence others and find out how you can contribute. So this is also, again, about how you are speaking with your community, you know, putting your words out there, communicating. A career in social media management, book writing, content writing, or blogging could also be for you. Use words and visualize it as you write them to manifest more money into your life. So making sure that whatever words that you are communicating at this time matches your vibration for what it is that you're also trying to bring in. Because I do feel like, you know, things can definitely take off if your words match what you're doing, you know. So here again, voice, look at this. This is voice. So it says, get your message heard and get noticed. You have much more to share with the world. So for some of you, maybe it is time that you start your social media platforms, you know, start a blog, you know, put yourself out there and use your voice. For others of you, you're a speaker or you're a writer. Okay. We've got speaking and writing here. So it's really important that your voice is heard. Consider careers in radio, public relations, or anything in communications. Teaching, right? The only thing holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. And, you know, it can be very scary to speak our truth when we're afraid, okay? But we have to have patience. That's what this is asking you to do. It says divine timing is at hand. It will require having faith while you are shown the way. You may feel tired and out of balance, and the universe is forcing you to rest and recover. We still have Mercury in retrograde. We've got Mars, the planet of action, in retrograde and passion. Mercury is a planet of, you know, communication in retrograde. And then we have Uranus, which is evolution. You know, it's breaking us free from shackles that bind. So you may feel tired and out of balance, but the universe is forcing you to rest and recover right now. Money may be slow in coming or unsatisfied. You could be very unsatisfied with your finances. And I know that right now a lot of people are, especially having the Mercury retrograde in Capricorn, which is our career. So, but this is all about persistence. It's like if you can continue to put the energy towards the things that you are trying to create, at the end, it's going to pay off. You know, you think about Capricorn, and Capricorn is the goat. You know, the goat is drudging up the mountain. The goat doesn't get tired and go, you know what, I'm going to turn around and go back and get a drink of water and food. It just keeps going. So it's slow and steady wins the race when we're in Capricorn. Your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Success is just around the corner. Follow through with what you set out to do consistently until you reach your goal. Hard work is required to keep building on your finances. So that is what Capricorn does ask of us, is to continue working and not stopping, okay? Even though we're tired right now. So for some of you, take a nap. You know, this is a lot of intense energy, and this is a time to go within, not a time to, you know, running around and trying to make shit happen. If you're constantly trying to force something and it's not working, it's time to take a step back. For some of you, transporter. This card is a good indicator that things will start moving for you rather quickly when the planets come out of retrograde. Then you're going to start seeing movement. For some of you, you will be traveling for work. Like I said, go watch that last reading I did and you'll see. A career in transportation such as travel, driving, or shipping could appeal to you. So maybe for some of you, you decide to do a gig job on the side, you know, just to pick up some extra cash. You're doing DoorDash, you're doing Uber or Lyft or any one of those things. You could travel for work, or perhaps you need to take action on a financial matter. You know, I know that it's really hard to be taking action on financial matters right now, especially when you feel like things are kind of spiraling out of control and you're not bringing in a lot or enough money to be able to, you know, cover a lot of these things. But that's where we're at right now. And you just have to have faith that everything is going to work out exactly as it's supposed to. Really, there's nothing that we can do to speed up the planets. And we just kind of have to have faith and hope that everything is going to work out for our best. You know, for the best. I mean, that's all we can do. So we got actor. So when I see this, it's the peacock copper. Whenever I see actor, it's like act as if it already has been, and then so it shall be. Are you vibrant and dramatic? Your creative energy and ability to express yourself is dynamic and enthusiastic. Have the courage to show your true colors and translate the information you need into the parts you play in your life. So for some of you, maybe you're entertainers and, things are slow right now. Affirmation says, I dramatically shine my brilliance and light. I am authentic and confidently show my true colors to others. My life is dynamic and full of vibrant energy. So this is really telling me, don't be too cocky, because the peacock can be really cocky and that can get your ass in a lot of trouble. But also don't be afraid to be authentic and true. And if there's something that is bothering you, make sure that you are communicating about it. Okay. All right, so we got holistic healer, apophyllite. Do you proactively use alternate therapies like aromatherapy, crystal healing, and chakra balancing? Are you a natural hands-on healer? Uncover the source of mental, physical, and emotional issues to achieve complete recovery. Cultivate your path of personal growth and focus on achieving spiritual maturity. So for some of you, you are healers, and that doesn't mean just psychics and astrologers and, the spiritual. I mean, it's spiritual if you're a massage therapist. It's spiritual if you do acupuncture. It's spiritual even if you're a nurse or a doctor or a dentist. Those things are spiritual. Maybe, you're a healer in another way. Like you just sit and you listen and you save space for other people. So definitely be working out in the community, or maybe bringing in other healers. So, for me, like I brought in another tarot reader on my channel. Like, why not open it up to other people, So it's not just my channel. Like I can open it up and allow other people to do their spiritual work. And then we've got spiritual practitioner, funny enough, right underneath that. So we got Chrysicola. Do you have a strong desire to help people on their spiritual path? Kind of redundant, because that's what we just got with the holistic healer. Be a beacon for others by teaching spiritual truths. Your intuitive senses are strong, which helps you to be good spiritual support. Your direction and insights are valuable and make a difference in the lives of many. So this is about healing. And for others of you, this is about communication, sharing your story, sharing what you've been through, sharing how you got to where you are. And for others of you, maybe teaching a class in what you do would also be really good. Then we've got the dancer. So now we've got the actor and the dancer. This is about entertaining. Maybe for some of you, you just need to go out and have fucking fun, Maybe you're spending so much time at work and you're trying to, your wheels are spinning while you're at work. But I mean, are you out there really, loving yourself? Okay. Because maybe that's what you need. Do you have natural rhythm in your body movements? Develop strong core muscles, find your center, and improve flexibility. Express yourself through movement and release pent-up energy and emotions. Be fluid and graceful in all aspects of your life. So this is just allowing yourself to flow naturally to the vibration. It's like, we go through retrogrades and people hate retrogrades, and I don't blame you. I have no retrogrades in my chart. So when we go through retrogrades, I'm sitting here dying because I'm so used to being able to go, so that when the planets go retrograde, I'm like, God, what the fuck do you mean I have to slow down? I don't want to slow down. Like I had a rhythm. And so some of you guys fare weather than the rest of us. Those of you who have retrogrades in your chart, you're used to those types of things. There's others of us who are not, so it's like everybody has their has their thing that they're good at. So when the planets go retrograde, it's the ebb and flow, and we just have to go with the tides as they are going. So at the bottom of the deck, we've got work smart. Okay. It says, are you making it harder than it has to be? Sometimes the solutions are that simple. Perhaps it's time to clean house personally and professionally to start with a clean palette. Stick to basic needs when it comes to spending and put some money aside. Now we've got that here here a couple of times, needing to put money aside and being prepared for the future, okay? You know, we have to have money put aside for the future because, I mean, the last couple of years, we've had a lot of unexpected things come in, unexpected expenses, but if you're spending frivolously because you think that you have that couple extra dollars and then something comes out of the woodwork, then you're like this lion where you're like, what the fuck? Like, you know, then you want to go out and eat everybody, you know, but at the same time, you just have to match your vibration to what is coming next and always prepare. We have Uranus in Taurus. We've got the North Node in Taurus. So this is a lot of, you know, trying to get comfortable in an uncomfortable world, number one, but also it's a lot of fracturing when it comes to the way we make our finances. And the universe is trying to evolve us, is trying to get us unstuck. So yes, we do have inflation. That is part of the North Node in Uranus being in Taurus. Uranus doesn't even move for the next couple of years. And Uranus is the only planet that, you know, doesn't spin this way. It spins on its side. So we just never know what it's going to be spitting out next, you know, and we just have to be, we have to expect the unexpected, you know, the whole pandemic thing was all unexpected, you know, it just came right at us. And then look at, you know, the aftermath of all the things that we have had to deal with since then. So, you know, for others of you, it's like, you know, be mindful of, you know, just trying to stay where you're not happy because the universe is trying to get us out of those comfort zones, you know? And so for some of us, we're like, well, this anchor shows me like, well, I've been in this career for, you know, 30 plus years. Yeah, but they're not paying you anymore. They're not even letting you come in and they're creating a lot of havoc, but you're like stuck in one way of doing things, or, you know, you've done your job this one way all along. Well, you got to get creative. That's what this, you know, acting and dancing is like, you know, dancing with the universe right now, because that's what we're having to do, is be also very strategic as to how we bring in money. And for some of you, it's moving and traveling that's going to also bring in the work, but it is consistency and persistence. And that's what you have to bring in. So, Spirit, what advice do you have for the collective on their career? What advice do you have? Take a step back. Take a step back. It's time to take a step back, look at where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. It is really hard to see the big picture when you're standing in the middle of it. So it's asking you, take a step back, okay? And for some of you, whatever question you're answering or asking right now, the answer is no. Or maybe you're saying, no, I don't want to. No, I don't want to do that. You know, I wouldn't really say no, you know, on some of these things. I think that you need to take a step back, look at things before you just automatically say, no, that's not for me, or no. You know, do I want you to start something new during these retrogrades? No, you know, but I do want you to go within and really rethink and reevaluate. That's what retrogrades are. Rethink, reevaluate, reiterate, redo, rest, realize, so that when we come out of the retrogrades, then we can actually move forward with these new ideas that we have been conjuring up. So, I mean, all in all, not a bad reading. Let's see. Any other messages? Wow, that one wanted to come out. Wow, look at that, you guys. We got the King of Feathers. We got Logic and Justice. So we've got the lion here now twice. And isn't that funny how the crown is also over that lion? So it's like, you know, being courageous. You know, I think for some of you, it's like this cowardly lion energy that we have to overcome. So using your logic, you know, and making logical decisions. I feel like this is like the King of Swords. The King of Swords is, you know, he's very logical, you know, and he can also be very cold and set in his ways. So, you know, you really need to, again, rethink and reevaluate, and again, bring in your community. Anyway, you guys, that was your career reading. If you are interested in a personal reading, all my information is in the description box down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And if you're reading or listening to this one and you haven't listened to the first one, my apologies again. Mercury retrograde got the best of me, and this is a 2-part series. Anyway, love you all so much. We'll chat again soon. Take care.